Partner, it's hot and dusty on this cedar glade in Wilson County. Over the years, a place where man, animal, and plant have scratched out a harsh living among the sun-bleached limestone rocks.
Down the trail, walking down the trail.
But to Park Ranger Buddy Ingram and entomologist Javon Hill with Mississippi State University, the cedar glade is a magical place, despite the conditions.
Traditionally, they've been kind of looked at as a area that's not useful for anything, so to getting them to be unique is nice.
Did he say unique? Well, there are some interesting plants rarely found anywhere else.
This is Gattinsher's prairie clover. It blooms early and seeds out quick so it can adapt to these conditions. Right here is the Tennessee coneflower, one of the first plants listed on the federal endangered species list that recently have been taken off the list. This plant here is the Nashville breadroot. That's a glade plant, has a heavy root on it.
Let's face it, most of us would look at this cedar glade and say, there really isn't anything here except a lot of rocks. It's hot, it's dry. But this happens to be one of the most unique natural habitats in the world, not only for the plant life it supports, but the animal life as well.
I look at it and say, you know, that's a really unique system out there. I recognize the plants out there as being special plants, and that's a place I'm gonna go look for special insects. I don't know, heck, here's one here.
That's precisely why Buddy and Javon are excited about the object of their search. A tiny critter that most of us wouldn't even notice, a flightless, short-lived grasshopper that is new to science.
Kind of this nice gray and brown coloration, blend in real well with the limestone here.
It's known only as Melanopolis ingrami, and if the name sounds familiar,
it's an honor for the grasshopper to be named after me.
The ingrami is the closest Latin for Ingram, as in Buddy, an honor the park ranger received for helping Javon.
It's a beautiful grasshopper. I love entomology and insects, so I have appreciation for them. It did spit on me a little bit when I picked my first one up. I don't know if that was, I don't think it appreciated me as much as I appreciated it.
A new animal species discovered quite by accident.
We stopped at this little glade area. I hopped out of the car. As soon as my feet hit the ground, a little grasshopper hopped up. So, you know, it's my instinct to catch them. So I scooped it up and picked it up, and I immediately knew that it was something new, or either something really rare, because it was a grasshopper that I haven't seen before, and there aren't many I haven't seen.
Javon initially confirmed his finding by looking at certain parts of the body, like on this similar grasshopper.
You're going to look at the inside pattern on these hind legs here, and then the banding pattern on the wings, and often the color of the hind wings vary. Some of these may have orange wings, yellow wings.
A search of museum collections around the country revealed that Javon was living the dream, the highest goal of any explorer, to discover the undiscovered. And who would have thought, in this tiny corner of a state park in Middle Tennessee?
I thought it was really significant to find it, you know, just outside of Nashville, a highly populated area. And particularly an area, the Cedar Glades, where biologists have been working for years, for decades, you know, studying the plant life mostly.
While Melanopolis ingrami has a secure future within the bounds of the state park, in other cedar glades, the future is more uncertain.
It doesn't fly. If you come in and you wipe out that cedar glade that grasshopper is inhabiting, you know, that population's dead pretty much. And that's important to think about because they are so close to Nashville and Murfreesboro, all these areas that are having urban sprawl right now. That's putting pressure on the cedar glade habitats.
So far, Javon has collected 25 species of grasshoppers in his search of local cedar glades, but none as thrilling as his special find.
I don't know that I jumped up and down, but I was like, you know, I was just like, this is really cool. Yeah, it was just really exciting.
I'm Alan Griggs on Tennessee's Wild Side.